Have you ever wondered whether walking, the most common form of exercise for older adults, is truly enough to keep you vibrant, strong, and healthy in the long run? It's a question many people rarely stop to consider because walking has become the default recommendation. Doctors often say, just get out and walk for 30 minutes a day. And while that's undoubtedly good advice, it might not be the most effective, joint-friendly, or comprehensive way to maintain overall fitness as the years go by. If you've ever experienced soreness in your knees, stiffness in your hips, or a general sense that walking alone isn't giving you the full benefits you crave, then you're in the right place. In today's deep dive, we'll uncover why walking by itself may not always meet your body's growing needs, especially if you're over 65. More importantly, we'll explore 7 powerful alternatives to walking, simple yet highly effective exercises that could transform how you move, feel, and live. These activities provide better support for your joints, help maintain muscle mass, and offer a refreshing change of pace for those feeling stuck in a walking-only routine. Whether you're seeking gentle strength building, improved flexibility, or a renewed sense of vitality, these alternatives open the door to a world of possibilities for staying active without the nagging discomfort that sometimes comes from pounding the pavement. Keep reading, because you may just discover a new habit that reignites your passion for staying fit at any age. Walking is often hailed as the perfect low-impact exercise. It doesn't require special gear. You can do it nearly anywhere, and it's an excellent way to get fresh air. However, there's a hidden catch that many people overlook. Walking uses a limited range of motion focused primarily on the lower body, specifically your calves, hamstrings, and glutes. While these muscles are crucial, there are many other areas of your body that need attention too. Additionally, walking on hard surfaces for extended periods can wear down the joints over time. If you've ever come home from a longer than usual stroll with aching hips or sore knees, you know exactly what that feels like. While it's true that some people can walk for decades without issues, others find that too much repetitive motion aggravates existing joint conditions. Think of it this way: variety in movement helps distribute stress across different muscle groups, preventing any one area from absorbing too much impact. Another reason walking might not be enough is because it doesn't adequately build upper body strength, core stability, or flexibility. As we age, preserving muscle mass and maintaining a strong core become essential for preventing falls, improving posture, and staying independent. A routine that focuses solely on walking leaves out critical aspects of fitness, such as balance exercises, stretching, and resistance training, all of which can make a world of difference in how you navigate daily tasks. Lastly, there's the plateau effect. When you perform the same exercise day after day, your body adapts and becomes more efficient at that one activity. While that sounds beneficial at first, it also means fewer gains in terms of cardiovascular improvement and muscle building over time. By introducing new forms of exercise, you keep your body guessing and encourage continued progress. If you're starting to sense that walking alone might not be fulfilling all your needs, don't worry. You're not alone. This realization can be a stepping stone toward diversifying your fitness routine in ways that keep you feeling healthy and invigorated. One of the most refreshing and joint-friendly alternatives to walking is heading into the pool. Whether you enjoy swimming laps, participating in water aerobics, or simply walking in chest-deep water, aquatic activities offer a wealth of benefits. The magic lies in buoyancy. Water supports a significant portion of your body weight, which drastically reduces the stress on your joints. If you've ever felt sharp knee pain or a sense of heaviness after walking on sidewalks or treadmills, transitioning to water-based exercise can feel like a breath of fresh air. Take Mary, for example, who had always been an avid walker. In her early 70s, she started developing stiffness in her hips that made her daily walks increasingly uncomfortable. Upon a friend's recommendation, Mary tried water aerobics at her local community center. Within weeks, she noticed her hips felt looser and she could move around with greater ease. Not only did her mobility improve, but she also reported better cardiovascular endurance, finding herself less winded doing day-to-day chores. Water-based workouts are surprisingly versatile. If you're not a confident swimmer, you can simply perform leg lifts, arm circles, or gentle jogging motions in waist or chest-deep water. The natural resistance of the water challenges your muscles without the bone-jarring impact you'd experience on land. Swimming laps is also a great way to engage your entire body, from your arms and shoulders down to your core and legs. You can start slowly, focusing on technique and steady breathing, then gradually increase your duration and intensity as you gain confidence. Beyond the obvious physical benefits, there's something uniquely calming about being surrounded by water. Many people find that aquatic exercise offers mental relaxation, reducing stress and anxiety. The gentle pressure of the water can act like a soothing massage, promoting better blood circulation. If you struggle with limited range of motion, balance issues, or joint discomfort, water-based activities could be the gentle yet powerful solution you've been seeking. A final note: always ensure the pool environment is safe and accessible. Look for places with handrails, ramps, or shallow areas where you can comfortably stand. If you have any specific medical concerns, it's wise to consult your healthcare provider before starting a new water exercise regimen. Even just 2 or 3 half-hour sessions a week can make a world of difference in how you feel on dry land. Muscle mass is like gold, easy to lose with age, yet incredibly valuable for maintaining a dynamic, independent life. This gradual loss of muscle, known as sarcopenia, can sneak up on you, making everyday tasks more challenging. The good news is that targeted strength training can slow, stop, or even reverse this process. Unlike walking, which mostly relies on your lower body and might not adequately challenge those muscles over time, strength training can be tailored to engage every major muscle group. When people hear strength training, they often picture heavy barbells and intimidating gym environments. But you don't need to lift massive weights to see real benefits. Resistance bands, light dumbbells, or even your own body weight can be all you need to get started. For instance, exercises like chair squats, wall push-ups, or bicep curls with small hand weights can be done right in your living room. The key is to focus on proper form, steady breathing, and incremental progression. In other words, begin with manageable resistance and gradually increase as you grow stronger. One crucial advantage of resistance exercises is the positive impact on bone density. Bones respond to weight-bearing activities by becoming denser and stronger, an essential factor in preventing osteoporosis and fractures. Strength training also promotes better balance and coordination, since stabilizing your core and lower body helps protect you from falls, one of the biggest risks for older adults. Improved balance isn't just about feeling confident during exercise. It's also about ensuring you can navigate daily tasks without fear of tripping or stumbling. Consider the story of James, a 69-year-old who had never touched a dumbbell in his life. Concerned about his thinning bones and noticing his arms felt weaker, he decided to give resistance bands a try. Within a couple of months, James noticed his arms and shoulders were stronger, making it easier to carry groceries or pick up his grandchildren. He also reported feeling more stable on his feet, which he credited to working on his leg muscles through simple exercises like seated leg extensions and standing calf raises. If you're new to strength training, consider consulting a physical therapist or qualified instructor for guidance on safe techniques. Many community centers offer classes specifically designed for seniors. Start slowly, aiming for 2 or 3 sessions a week, each lasting around 20 to 30 minutes. Always give yourself a day or 2 of rest between strength workouts to allow muscles to recover and grow. In time, you'll likely find that your body feels more capable and resilient, making activities like walking less strenuous and far more enjoyable. Sometimes referred to as moving meditation, Tai Chi and Qigong are time-honored Chinese practices that blend slow, deliberate movements with deep breathing and focused awareness. Although they appear graceful and gentle, these exercises can significantly enhance your overall fitness. Walking is great for getting the heart pumping, but it typically doesn't do much for improving coordination, balance, or stress reduction in a single session. Tai Chi and Qigong address all these areas at once. A standout benefit of these disciplines is their ability to strengthen stabilizing muscles, especially in the ankles, knees, and core. By shifting your weight slowly from one foot to the other, you challenge your sense of balance in a safe, controlled environment. This is crucial because as we age, our risk of falling increases. Engaging in activities that keep you steady on your feet can be a game changer for maintaining independence and confidence in everyday movements. Plus, the flowing sequences, often practiced in groups, can help you feel connected and motivated by others on a similar journey. There's also a mental dimension. The meditative aspect of Tai Chi and Qigong helps reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and promote a sense of calm. By focusing intently on each movement, you gently quiet the mind. Many practitioners report better sleep, improved mood, and an overall sense of well-being, which can be particularly beneficial if you find daily stress wearing you down. Consider Diane, who was 71 and recovering from a fall that severely shook her confidence. She stumbled upon a local Tai Chi class and decided to try it. Initially, she worried the slow pace wouldn't challenge her physically, but she quickly discovered the controlled movements required concentration and muscular engagement she hadn't expected. Within months, her coordination improved, and she regained trust in her body's ability to move safely through space. Diane also found the group environment to be social and uplifting, making the classes something she genuinely looked forward to each week. If you want to get started, look for beginner-friendly Tai Chi or Qigong sessions online or in your community. You don't need any special equipment, just comfortable clothing, and a willingness to move gently. Even 10 to 15 minutes daily can significantly enhance your balance, flexibility, and peace of mind. Over time, you may notice that this quiet approach to exercise complements your more traditional workouts, giving you a well-rounded routine that walking by itself rarely provides. Cycling is another stellar low-impact activity that challenges your cardiovascular system while being gentle on the joints. Whether you choose a traditional upright bike, a stationary bike at the gym, or a recumbent bike at home, the principle is the same. You're getting your legs moving and heart pumping without the repetitive impact that walking often imposes on hips, knees, and ankles. One key benefit of cycling is the ability to adjust resistance to your comfort level. If you're just starting out, you can keep the tension low, focusing more on movement than strain. As you build strength, you can gradually crank up the resistance to make your workout more challenging. This adaptability makes cycling a suitable option for individuals at various fitness levels, from those recovering after an injury to those seeking a strenuous cardio session. Also, let's talk about posture. Many people walking outdoors or on treadmills fail to maintain proper alignment, sometimes leading to lower back or knee pain. A recumbent bike, however, provides back support by allowing you to pedal in a reclined position. This can make a big difference if you have chronic back pain or find upright exercise bikes uncomfortable. You still engage your leg muscles, but without putting strain on the spine. Take 67-year-old Alan as a prime example. He loved the idea of staying active, but found that daily walks were putting too much strain on his knees. After a friend suggested trying a stationary recumbent bike, Alan bought one for his living room. He started pedaling for just 10 minutes a day while watching his favorite TV show and gradually increased the time as his legs grew stronger. Within a couple of months, he was up to 30 minutes of cycling several times a week, all without knee discomfort. Cycling also has robust cardiovascular benefits. It engages large muscle groups in a continuous rhythmic motion, which is excellent for improving circulation, lung capacity, and heart health. Even short intervals of moderate cycling can help stabilize blood pressure and promote better endurance for daily tasks like climbing stairs or running errands. If you prefer the great outdoors, you can certainly take a bike ride in your neighborhood. Just be mindful of safety gear like helmets, reflective clothing, and reliable brakes. In short, cycling offers a versatile way to stay in shape while protecting your joints. It complements walking nicely, or it can stand on its own as your primary form of cardio. If you've been longing for something different that's still approachable, consider giving an upright or recumbent bike a try. Flexibility often takes a back seat when discussing fitness, yet it's crucial for maintaining independence and comfort in day-to-day life. Walking helps keep you moving, but it does very little to combat tight muscles or improve joint range of motion. That's where chair yoga and gentle stretching routines enter the picture. By systematically lengthening and loosening tight areas, you can significantly reduce aches, pains, and stiffness. Chair yoga is particularly appealing because it's adaptable to various mobility levels. Even if you have limited balance, you can perform most poses while safely seated, reducing the risk of falls. Simple stretches, like shoulder rolls, seated twists, and gentle forward bends can help open up areas like the lower back and hips, which often grow tense from prolonged sitting or repetitive movement. Over time, consistent chair yoga improves posture by strengthening the muscles that support your spine, ultimately making it easier to stand, walk, or climb stairs without discomfort. Another major advantage is stress reduction. A few slow, deliberate stretches paired with deep breathing can help you feel centered and relaxed. This mind-body connection is vital for coping with daily stressors, potentially even aiding better sleep. If you wake up feeling stiff or sluggish, consider dedicating 10 minutes to light chair yoga or stretching before starting your day. You might be surprised at how much more fluid and energized your movements feel afterward. Helen's story is a great testament to this. At 73, she noticed she was struggling to reach for items on high shelves and felt a persistent tightness in her shoulders. Initially skeptical about yoga, she discovered a senior-friendly chair yoga class offered at her local community center. Within weeks, Helen noted improved shoulder mobility and less stiffness overall. By the end of the first month, she also found that her posture had improved and she was experiencing fewer aches after her daily activities. If you're new to stretching, begin gently and focus on consistency rather than the depth of each stretch. It's better to stretch for a few minutes daily than to do a long session once a month. And remember, never force your body into positions that cause sharp pain. Overstretching can lead to injuries, especially if you're already dealing with joint or muscle sensitivities. When done correctly, chair yoga and stretching can be a relaxing, enjoyable practice that enriches your daily life in a way walking alone cannot. Often seen as a core-centric workout favored by dancers and athletes, Pilates is actually a superb option for individuals of all ages, especially seniors looking to keep their bodies strong and limber. Unlike walking, which mostly targets lower body endurance, Pilates focuses on developing a well-balanced physique through controlled movements that engage your entire core, back, and hips. This approach can drastically improve posture, reduce chronic pain, and enhance overall mobility. What sets Pilates apart is its emphasis on precise, low-impact movements performed with mindful breathing. Many exercises are done lying down or seated, reducing the stress on weight-bearing joints like the knees and hips. Much like chair yoga, Pilates can be adapted to different fitness levels. Some individuals use specialized equipment like the reformer, which provides resistance through springs and pulleys, but a mat and a few simple props, like resistance bands or small cushions, are enough to get started at home. Pilates also targets stabilizer muscles that might be overlooked in a typical walk around the block. For example, exercises like the single leg stretch or bridge pose challenge your core and glutes, helping you develop a stable base for all sorts of daily tasks. These moves not only strengthen muscles, but also improve flexibility around the spine, making it easier to twist, reach, and bend without discomfort. Consider 66-year-old Marta, who had persistent lower back pain. After years of working at a desk job, walking provided some relief, but she still struggled with stiffness and frequent twinges in her back. After hearing about Pilates from a friend, Marta decided to try a beginner's class. She quickly realized that focusing on core engagement helped relieve the tension in her lower back. Over the next few months, she noticed marked improvements in both her posture and range of motion, and she found it easier to carry out everyday tasks like gardening and lifting her grandkids. If you're intrigued by Pilates but feel uncertain, look for senior-friendly instructors who can modify exercises to accommodate various mobility levels. Many communities offer small group classes that allow for more personalized attention. Alternatively, there are online courses and instructional videos tailored to beginners, so you can practice in the comfort of your own home. As with any new exercise regimen, consistency is key. Even 2 sessions a week can lead to substantial progress in strength and flexibility. We've journeyed through 7 powerful alternatives to walking that can keep you active, strong, and energized as you age. From gliding through water-based workouts to building core strength with Pilates, each option offers its own unique advantages for preserving joint health, enhancing muscle tone, and fighting off the stiffness that often accompanies the passing years. Walking, of course, is still a fantastic form of exercise, No one's saying to give it up completely. Instead, think of these alternatives as valuable tools you can add to your arsenal, creating a well-rounded routine that keeps both your mind and body engaged. Remember, it's never too late to explore a new approach to movement. If you felt stuck, bored, or pained by your current routine, consider introducing one or two of these exercises into your week. You might be amazed by the difference in how you feel, whether that's less joint pain, greater stability, or simply a renewed enthusiasm for staying active. Many of these practices can be done with minimal equipment, making them accessible to just about everyone. Here's one last piece of advice. Don't be afraid to mix and match. On Monday, you might try a short Tai Chi session in your living room. Tuesday could be a half hour of pedaling on a stationary bike. And Wednesday might involve a gentle chair yoga routine. By alternating exercises, you can avoid overworking any single part of your body while reaping diverse benefits. Plus, variety often keeps things interesting, which in turn helps you stick to a regular fitness habit. Life doesn't have to slow down as you get older. It just needs to adapt. Whether you choose water aerobics, strength training, Tai Chi, cycling, chair yoga, Pilates, or any combination of these, you'll be giving your body the balanced activity it craves. The result? Improved strength, better flexibility, fewer aches, and the confidence to keep enjoying the people, activities, and experiences that make life worthwhile. Thank you for taking this deep dive into alternatives to walking. Feel free to share your thoughts or personal experiences in the comments. Have you tried any of these exercises before? Are you excited to adopt something new? Your journey can inspire others who may be searching for that perfect solution. If you found this guide helpful, consider liking, subscribing, or passing it along to someone who could use a fresh perspective on staying active. We appreciate your support and look forward to hearing about how these exercises help you move forward with greater ease, confidence, and joy. Keep exploring, keep moving, and never forget that you have the power to shape your fitness journey at any age.